I deported my husband. I didn't just divorce him. I put him on a plane back to the trenches. And I slept like a baby the night he left. Half the people in my church are calling me a demon. The other half are whispering that they would have done the same thing. But before you type wicked woman in the comments, listen to what this man did to me. I'm a registered nurse living in Houston, Texas. I worked double shifts, standing on my feet for 12 hours a day, wiping backsides and taking abuse from patients, just to save enough money. Why? To bring the love of my life, Michael, to America. We met when I went home for Christmas 3 years ago. Michael was charming, handsome, and spoke with that smooth accent that made my knees weak. He was a struggling engineer with big dreams, but no opportunities. Baby, if you just get me to the States, I will treat you like a queen, he promised. I will work hard. I will build us an empire. I believed him. I was 32, single, and lonely in a big house. I wanted a family. I spent $15,000 on lawyers, filing fees, and flights. I sponsored his K-1 visa. When Michael landed at George Bush Intercontinental Airport, I cried tears of joy. I thought my life was beginning. For the first 6 months, he was perfect. He cooked. He cleaned. He rubbed my feet when I came home from the hospital. "You are my angel," he would say. We got married at the courthouse. We filed for his green card. The interview was scheduled for next week. Last Sunday, I came home early from my shift because I had a migraine. The house was quiet. Michael wasn't in the living room. I walked toward the bedroom, and I heard him laughing. He was on a video call. I stopped. Something about his tone was different. He wasn't speaking the sweet English, he spoke to me. He was speaking pidgin fast and aggressive. "Don't worry, babe. The MAGA doesn't suspect anything," he said. "Magata?" My heart stopped. In our slang, MAGA means a fool, a victim of a scam. I crept closer to the door. "The interview is next week," he continued, laughing. "Once I get that green card in my hand, I give it 6 months. Then I will file for divorce, claim irreconcilable differences, and by next year, I will file for you and the kids to come over. America is sweet, babe. Just be patient." A woman's voice crackled on the speaker. "We miss you, Daddy. Junior asks for you every day. Tell Junior Daddy is working on his future." This woman is just the ladder. You are the owner of the house. I didn't scream. I didn't kick down the door. A cold calmness washed over me. The kind of calm that scares you more than anger. I walked back to my car, drove to a coffee shop, and sat there for 3 hours. I realized everything was a lie. The love, the foot rubs, the cooking. It was all a performance to secure his stay. I went home later that evening and acted like everything was normal. I even kissed him. But the next morning, while he was at the gym, I went to the USCIS website. I withdrew my sponsorship. I wrote a letter to the immigration officer, explaining that the marriage was fraudulent and that I was no longer willing to support him financially. I didn't tell Michael. The morning of the interview, he put on his best suit. He looked so handsome, so confident. "Ready to make us official, baby?" he asked, fixing his tie. "I'm ready," I smiled. We sat in the waiting room. When they called his name, the officer didn't invite us into an office. 2 ICE officers walked out instead. They asked for his ID. They told him his petition had been withdrawn by the sponsor and his visa had expired. The look on his face. It wasn't fear. It was pure confusion. He looked at me. "Baby, what is going on?" I stood up, smoothed my dress, and looked him dead in the eye. "I am not a ladder, Michael. And this MAGA has closed the bank." I walked out of that building while he was shouting my name in handcuffs. He is currently in a detention center awaiting deportation. And me? I'm finally sleeping in peace.
Welcome back to the Rich Aunties Show. Tonight's topic has the internet split right down the middle. A Houston nurse deported her husband after finding out he was using her for a green card. Some call her heartless, others call her a hero. Aunties, was she right or wrong? Welcome to the Rich Aunties. Tonight we're talking about love, loyalty, and what we deserve. Ladies, thank you for being here. Let's start with you.
She worked hard, sacrificed, and you turned around and called her a MAGA? No, ma'am. Actions have consequences.
I feel
feel like there's a story behind that smile already. What happened?
Babe, it's a story, all right.
Tell us, we're listening.
And baby, let me tell you something. She was right, 100% right. That man didn't just break her heart. He tried to play her like a fool. You don't build your life on someone's lie.
Baby, let me tell you something. She was right, 100% right. That man didn't just break her heart. He tried to play her like a fool. You don't build your life on someone's lies. She didn't deport her husband. She deported a scammer.
Ladies, welcome to the Rich Aunties. Tonight we're talking about what happens when loyalty isn't returned. Y'all ready?
I agree. People love to talk about forgiveness, but forgiveness doesn't mean you let someone use you. She worked hard, sacrificed.
Ladies, welcome back to the Rich Aunties. Tonight we're talking about boundaries and brave choices. Y'all ready?
I feel for her, but I also feel for the pain that led her there. That kind of betrayal cuts deep. She didn't act out of rage, she acted out of clarity.
Sometimes peace comes after you close the door, even if it slams.
Some folks say she should have just divorced him instead of calling immigration.
Divorce? For what?
Please welcome to the Rich Aunties.
Divorce? For what? So he could still get his papers and live his best life off her name? No, she did what she had to do. You can't build a future on fraud.
Ladies, welcome back. Tonight we're talking power moves, love, and the choices that change everything. You ready?
Divorce?
For what?
So he could still get his papers and live his best life off her name? No. She did what she had to do. You can't build a future on fraud.
And that's on wisdom. Exactly. Love without truth is manipulation.
She didn't ruin his life. He did that when he chose deceit.
Ladies, you know who I'm talking about. She walked away. Thoughts?
And let's be real. Women are tired of being the stepping stones for men who only see them as a means to an end. She reclaimed her dignity.
So final verdict, aunties, right or wrong?
She was right.
Ladies, y'all look amazing tonight.
Thank you.
I want to hear from each of you, but first,
She reclaimed her dignity.
so final verdict, aunties, right or wrong?
She was right.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to become a part of the family.